We are the ones, as a patient advocacy group, that's focused on the cure. I'm Connie Lee, founder and CEO of the Alliance to Cure Cavernous Malformation. When I look at the list of what's called the pipeline for CCM, the drugs that are under consideration and moving into human patients, it's now 10, 15 drugs deep. That's somewhere that we've never been before. For other treatments, we're now looking at technology called focused ultrasound that we feel has a lot of promise. We're driving that effort. We're the ones bringing together the research community and the manufacturer and potential funders and the FDA and project managing to make it move forward more quickly. And we're now to the point where in the next couple of months we should be going to the FDA to ask them if we have a good protocol, a good idea, and could they please allow us to begin using focused ultrasound in patients. What we've seen with focused ultrasound in the mouse studies is that when focused ultrasound is applied to lesions, the technology is able to create a wound healing response. And so what happens with the lesions in the mice is that they shrink. They start to get smaller. And that's what we want for the cavernous malformations. We want to see whether or not focused ultrasound has the same capability with our human patients. And then finally in the mice, in the baby mice, where focused ultrasound was applied before lesions ever even developed, none developed, as compared to other places in the mouse brain that didn't receive focused ultrasound where there were tons that developed. So it's not just a treatment for lesions that are already there, but in the end, in the long run, may prevent lesions. So we recognized that there was a need for a mouse program, somehow a mouse facility, where drug companies could come and test their medicines before trying to see whether they'd even be worth moving into patients. We also have a ton of medicines that we believe have some potential to have an impact on the illness. We're taking it on ourselves to develop the mouse colonies that are needed to test drugs quickly. So we have 2 right now that we are going to be developing over the course of the next year. One will probably be specific for research, for our research, and the other will be specific for industry. We have a scientist on staff who has spent the last 20 years doing exactly this, research in mice, in her academic lab at the University of Rochester, and now she's coming to us to do the same thing, but instead of coming to publish papers, she's coming to find the cure. We believe that this is going to expedite exponentially the course of testing these treatments to see whether or not they're worth moving forward. Really, it's the patient advocates, it's us, the Alliance to Cure Cavernous Malformation, whose ultimate goal is a cure. And so that's why we have now taken on and made it our mission to drive these efforts that are direct research efforts like focused ultrasound, like our CureDriver lab, and soon we'll be inheriting an entire drug program from an industry partner in order to move that forward. None of this work is free. None of it is even cheap. These are expensive endeavors, but we have had some very generous folks come to us and understand the critical nature of these things in moving these treatments forward for their family members, for their friends. We're now in a position to take the first steps. It's a matter of continuing to spread the message and making sure that everyone understands that the contributions that they make, no matter the size, are so important, are going to move this forward so much faster than it would otherwise. It truly makes a difference. So when you give to the Alliance to Cure Cavernous Malformation, every dollar that you donate goes directly to moving the cure forward. all of the donations that you make are important and going to be used in ways that will have direct impact and that will get us that much closer to having our patients be in a place where they no longer have to wake up every morning worrying whether they're going to have a hemorrhage, where they don't have to worry about their children and whether their children are going to have life-affecting impacts from this disease. And what we hope in the not too distant future is that they're not going to have to worry about this at all, that they're going to have a cure that will allow them to just move on with their lives. Through the alliance of patients, researchers, and clinicians, we have tremendous opportunities to change lives. Now, we need the resources to make it happen. Join us in funding the path to a cure.